Hey there, everybody, and coming live from the Gyms of Power. This is the last hour.
Hello.
Oh, that rhymed.
No. What?
Nothing. We're just live again. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Just do whatever you normally do. It's okay.
I'm really confused because you said like some weird thing in between, and I was like momentarily confused as to what was happening.
Yeah, I was too. It was like,
I was saying like, well, coming live from the Gyms of Power. This is the last hour.
Okay.
it's the power hour. Gems of power hour.
So the Tarzan type of character decides to make an appearance, and he just rappels down into the pit, and he just does this great big bow towards all of you, and says, "Kelnor is my name, Kelnor Sparkwire. Get to meet you."
Kelnor.
Kelno, huh?
Big shout out to Kelnor up in the chat. What's up, Kelnor? Welcome. Alright. Hi, Kelnor. That was quite impressive.
I'm just gonna be still lying on the floor, just going like.
By the way, can we smell anything with that smoke or whatever? Because like.
Yeah, it does smell horrible, but it doesn't smell like toxic to you. Like it smells like some type of manure combined with a couple of herbs, and it does have like a minty smell to it. Besides the whole like the smell of shit.
The manure is like shit and mint.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the combination that you smell.
Minty shit. Somebody's been eating too much toothpaste.
And yeah, he extends a hand to each of you and turn to like shake your hand.
I kind of stagger to. I'm still like fairly like I've just been nearly bitten in half, so I'm just like.
Okay. Well, Ruby's gonna heal Finn, Rozzy for that much.
Ooh, nice. Thank you. I'm gonna be like, oh god, oh that's better. Oh, thank you.
So
then when he goes to shake her hand, she's gonna like do a little curtsy and then do it and like be like, "I'm Ruby Embershade, and you are?"
As I said, my name is Kelnor Sparkwire. Good to meet you. Good to meet all of you, actually.
How long is this after the ant eggs disappeared?
This is like maybe like 3 or 5 minutes after. Like the smoke is clearing, you guys are out of combat, you maybe scramble out of the pit. So this is like in a safe place. This is not like, okay, ant eggs disappear and like, hey, what's up?
So I scramble out of the pit on the side where the bugbears were. Are they gone?
Dead on the ground.
Oh, they're dead.
They're dead.
What about the halfling?
The halfling, you see like a bit of blood, but like there's like tracks running. Like there's tracks of her going away. The bugbear, one of the bugbears seems to have been restrained by the roots of a tree. Like literally, the roots of a tree went up from the ground and just strangled him. And the other one's dead from a gigantic crossbow dart in between his eyes.
That's a neat trick.
So what was in the stuff you put on the ant eggs? It stinks really bad.
Well, shit from the bats, then a couple of bluebell jasmines, and this my own addition of mint leaf from the mountains. It acts kind of like a repellent for the ant eggs, and it also smells nice.
So what was that? All right, okay. So I'm going to sort of memorize this because like I'm just like, oh, that could be handy. That could be handy. Yeah. Interesting. So who are you, bud? All right. Oh yeah, you said who you were. Yeah. So what are you doing here, mate? And thanks for the save though, because I was about to get bitten in half.
Well, I mean, I'm usually just gathering herbs over on here for my various different concoctions. Just happened to stop by this place. Saw our old friend in the tray trying to con you. Let her out with just a couple of scars.
Oh really? What was her name?
Jezebel, I think is the name she goes by now. Not exactly sure.
Wait, what trade?
Well, a lot of people who don't like to live in small town decide to live out in the forest. And the forest is kind of like a no-law place, and whatever you do here, nobody can accuse you of.
Yeah, I spent a bit of time in the forest.
What was this?
I like the forest.
This forest doesn't have a name.
No, what was his first name?
Oh,
Kelnor.
Kelnor Sparkwire.
Kelnor. Sparkle.
If you don't know his name, you can just know in chat and just search for Kelnor.
Okay.
Because one of the Patreons wanted an NPC included in the show, and it's his NPC.
Love him. What a beast.
Okay, so here's what are you guys doing here? I've never seen any looks at the elf. I mean, I've seen some of you guys around, but humans and elves? Dwarves? You guys are on the other fucking side of the planet.
We're looking for a temple.
We're headed to Small Town.
I thought we were looking for a temple.
Our business is our own. Who are you?
Said yet again.
So many different answers.
For the third time, I am Kelnor Sparkwire, and he does
Yes,
the
I've
same.
heard your name. Who are you?
I'm a herbalist and an adventurer of
What
sorts.
do you do?
I mean,
Herbalist Aid, do you have any, have you got any ingredients on you right now? I'm looking to maybe buy some things to make some things, things.
I just started my run today, but I haven't really found much. Maybe you can find something in Small Town. I was heading back now on the way.
Alright, have you got a name, anybody sort of like in particular recommend as like, I haven't been, I've been back here for a while, so I don't know who's still in business or whatever, or, lost a lot of my old contacts when I left. You know how it goes.
There's this guy. He's a bit deeper in the forest. He lives here in the forest.
Right.
Old halfling. Like 50 or something, even older than that, maybe.
Ooh, it's pretty old.
Lives over on here. Kind of a herbalist as well. Usually has the other stuff.
Interesting. I might have to have a, If we've got time, I'd like to mosey on over and, just buy a couple of things here and there,
What do you want to buy?
Just stuff. Useful things,
Okay.
You don't want to know, trust me.
Also take care, the anchors around here are not as the others, and he says, which of you was sprayed with their acid?
I got bit by it, so.
Yeah, I got sprayed by like 3 of them.
He starts coming towards you and inspecting your wounds. He looks at Findira and at Finner. You guys are okay. You guys didn't get poisoned.
Looks at your wounds. You're doomed.
He looks at
These ankegs spread poison with their acid?
They're different breed. Normal ankegs usually don't live around here. These ones were magically created. The queen, she's just one of the small offsprings of the bigger ones.
Wait, what? That massive one was like, there's bigger ones than that.
Yeah, there's a couple of ones sleeping underneath the earth somewhere. Nobody really knows where.
Mate. Have you got
What about the poison?
any more of those bombs? Have you got any more of those repellent bombs? Can we have some? Can I buy some?
Yeah. I'll sell you some. No problem. The poison
sweet.
going he jumps to Sapphirus.
Syphilis!
I tried.
It's like
Safari.
Safari with an S on it. The forest.
The forest.
Sapphirus. He tries to Sapphirus. Poison, yes. Well, the mage who created them didn't think that they were powerful enough, so he added poison glands to their acid glands as well. Poison and acid usually mix quite well.
Oh, lovely.
And he looks at Gregor's wounds.
Wait.
Oh, this is bad.
Wait. Wouldn't the poison burn the one?
Is it
Ruby's gonna go up to Greg then as well and kind of act like she's inspecting too.
This is bad. You see that? And he points to the black beads on your skin, where the acid hit. There's a blackened crust on the sides. That means you got poisoned. They sprayed you, didn't they?
Is he gonna die?
No, he shakes his head. Oh shit. There's a couple of hers on me and I don't have them. If I have a couple on me, I can start making a concoction now. He looks at all the others. If you're willing to help, there's a hill close by. Maybe 10-15 minutes to the west of here. On that hill you can find the herbs I need, and he gives you like a small leather parchment, and on it like some drawings of herbs, and like marks a couple of them, and says, if you can bring me these, I can save your friend's life.
Oh, that's fascinating. I touch myself and cast Lesser Restoration.
you catch yourself and you cast Lesser Restoration.
Yeah. I completely remove all poisons from my body. So.
Awesome.
This is the moment where I go into Lesser Restoration and read it. 1 second.
And Lady's like,
Sure, it works.
You just got rules lawyered.
Yeah.
No, that's just a spell.
it's still another route. You could go the herb route if we didn't have a healer, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, touch a creature.
Makes
Find either one of the disease. The condition can be blighted, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. Doesn't affect what's happening to you right now.
Really?
No.
No effect?
No, doesn't affect what's happening to you right now.
Okay. Well, I cast Mending on my armor. Does that work?
Yeah. If you
Okay.
if you continue on casting mending
Neal's
for
like-
like several hours, like it's gonna actually you can mend your. You can completely
Ryan and I
mend.
literally had a conversation this morning when I was about to make my character. I was like, well, I would take detect plants and poison, or detect animals and plants, but, you know, knowing Chucky's campaign, if we ever need to find something, he'll just show us where it is anyway. And I was going to get detect poison as well, but it's never going to work. And Chucky's like, and Ryan was like, yeah, well, if you get poisoned anyway, it's going to be some sort of like special poison that you can't get rid of using these spells. Here we are. 3 hours later, and exactly the prophecy has come true.
The prophecy!
Okay.
So-
Exactly
you
why I
cast,
picked
yeah,
these spells
You
that I
cast,
picked.
as I
Note
said,
to self: next time I go to sleep, switch out Lesser Restoration.
you cast Lesser Restoration, like nothing happens, and he said, nah, that's not gonna work. Like the spells, this divine spells don't work on this. It's kind of like a disease and a magical disease at that.
Yes,
you
because
get
magic
one-
never cures magical diseases. Okay, where are these herbs?
He points at your friends should go. You should stay because if you live a bit too long, you'll paralyze and fall down. Most likely drop dead.
well, we better get going. I kind of like Greg.
I know how to find stuff!
Again,
So wait,
it's not far away from here, and he starts like pulling out.
I'd like to roll survival to find exactly what we're looking for.
Yeah, he starts like pulling out when he starts making like with what he has to start like making the potion he needs.
Yeah, I'll go and look as well because why the fuck not? And I might find some interesting.
It's,
I do
it's-
not want to roll survival.
Yeah,
really
you don't
bad.
need to roll survival, but you can help because you are
Yeah,
a bard.
I'm gonna help.
You
How
are
can I?
you're a bard.
Can I inspire them?
No,
Can
you're
I
a
sing them
bard,
a-
and that means you have half proficiency in everything, so you can always help somebody and give them advantage.
Jack of all trades. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. 22. Survival.
Okay, so you start. Yeah, you go off. Again, it takes you like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. to go
Vanira
there.
just goes like, I know how to find stuff in the forest! And she just runs away.
Bjorn?
I have Natural Explorer in Forest,
No, definitely. Would
and I've got a pretty decent survival, so I
give
think
you an
yeah.
advantage in
quite
that.
okay.
My survival stats, but I'm good at making poison, so I don't know if that would.
Bjorn, are you gonna help your friends as well?
Yep.
So you go off as well.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, you guys have no issue. You
Okay, you got it in the
get there.
bag.
Gregor, this guy kind of says like, okay, we're gonna do a Gregor scene, and then we're gonna do a you guys scene.
Oh, we're leaving Gregor?
Apparently, I can't move, or the poison will get worse.
Oh shit. Okay.
Actually,
While
if
you were in
Reggie-
combat.
sit
It's
down.
a good thing we left him with that trust.
Ruby gives you like the biggest hug before she goes.
Like,
She didn't move
Like
there.
Gregor
It
she
goes
just
5
just
minutes.
wants, like,
Taking her out.
love 'cause she's really short.
take your armor down, and Remy just rub this on your wounds. And he just takes an ointment
Take
out.
your armor off, baby. I'm gonna rub
and
something in
you,
here. Yeah.
you smell
Hi.
mint. You smell mint again, and this should kind of
Let's
make
do
it
a flash with mint.
not hurt that much.
Does it also smell like shit as well?
No, no, it doesn't.
Just the mint. Just the mint for me.
Minty shit.
That's
Minty fresh, Gregor.
It's the best fragrance. It's like you know somebody who like smells really bad but like tries to mask it with like lots and lots of like deodorant or like
It's like
Deodorant! It makes up for not washing!
So,
Depending on where
so
they move,
Gregor,
it smells like a different smell.
and then he gives you, like, he uncorks, like, also, here, drink this, and it's like this liquid, this blue liquid. Kind of looks, yeah, it looks like a healing potion.
He's like,
Still smells like mint. You're muted. This should slow it down.
I'll drink it. It's fine. It's fine. I'll just drink it.
Okay.
Just
okay.
It smells like mint entirely. Like
give me a Constitution saving throw. Okay. So as you kind of start to lose consciousness, Kelnor takes out the Book of Shadows from your pocket, from your backpack, and smiles and says, "This isn't personal, you know. Sorry about it. You weren't really poisoned to start with. Your friends should find you in perfect condition. This won't incapacitate you for a couple of hours. It's gonna be weird. Goodbye."
Little shithead!
Wow.
Hang on. Wait a second. Wait a minute.
We're too trusting.
We looked at that Ankeg like wound, like Fuzzy's character looked at it, and so did Maggie's, and we didn't get any kind of like. So the poison expert doesn't know anything about poison.
I didn't look at his wound.
No, he didn't look at his wound, and when Ruby said, "I pretend to look at it as well."
Oh. Alright, well, never mind then.
Wow.
So that is by the reason. That's why Western Restoration didn't work. But if I told you Western Restoration didn't do anything, the way like okay, nothing happens, you'd have been suspicious. So that's why I said it doesn't work. Nothing happens.
You got scammed by a halfling.
We got scammed.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And the halfling,
From a professional point of view, that's just like nice.
The halfling, runs away. You guys find the herbs. Like you are very proud. It doesn't take you 5 minutes there, and like Sepharis and Findera just find the herbs. You guys all come back, and you see like Gregor stripped, almost bare, like his loincloth and his undergarments. His armor to the side. No, he didn't steal your armor, but
that's right, I took it off.
You took it off. Like his rusted armor to the side. And he's just there like this. Like, what face do you have when you realize you've been scammed? Give us your face, because you paralyze in that face.
I don't know. Your face relaxes when you pass out, so I'm probably just.
Well, he's not passed out. He's just paralyzed.
So you just. Yeah. Like, what's your face? Give me your face when you get surprised. You see his face kind of like this. And you do realize, you do see like the Book of Shadows is missing, because the book is a very big thing, and also his backpack melted, so you could have seen it before as well.
All right. So we come upon him and we're like, "We brought it back, Greg. We came to save you."
As soon as I see him like lying there naked, I'm just gonna start laughing my ass off. Wait, where'd he go?
You see nothing.
I would like to use survival to follow that motherfucker.
Well, have you tweaked it? Well, you don't know what's going on yet. It's just like, what? Hang on.
Well, assumedly I can see tracks leading away the size of halfling footprints in this woods.
Yeah, how long until I wake up? Like, how long after they get back do I wake up?
Yeah, how long is he paralyzed?
I'm gonna sort of go up to him and just like give him a shake and be like,
14
do it.
hours.
Paralyzed for 14 hours?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
So we give him these herbs and they do nothing?
You don't, how do you stuff them down his throat? Like,
I don't know, I would think like Finn would know what to do with them.
Yeah, I'll be. Hang on, I'm just like there, like. I'm probably a little bit suspicious because, like, sort of like, it's his pack look like it's been rifled through and stuff as well.
My melted pack?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's been rifled. Findera, reroll.
Did he take anything besides the book?
Okay.
Chucky, did you take anything besides the book?
No.
Okay, so I'm just sort of like, so there's just a little pile of possessions and an obviously missing book there, and it's just going to be like, oh shit.
Finira's already looking for a book.
Finira, you look around. The tracks lead to the forest, and then the tracks disappear.
I think we just got scammed. Cheeky bastard. Right.
Wow.
If it's him getting away from me, remember I can move faster.
No, it's not about.
Is Maggie completely paralyzed, by the way, or can he still move?
Yes, he's completely paralyzed. I rolled opposed stealth versus your survival, so like to see like who sees each other, because he tried to.
Was he covering his tracks as he went?
Yeah, and that's why I rolled opposed.
Alright.
And you rolled the same thing, so we roll and then went with, because it's not a DC, it's an opposed check. So then again we rolled. It's you can see it. You can see it on the stream. Right? It's like
whatever.
GM roll, you can see it.
Yeah, I was going to be like, that cheeky bastard. Cunning, but still, okay. We're kind of screwed unless we get that book back. Then, little shit.
We kind of need Greg to put his clothes on.
Yeah, I'm just going to be like, well, can anybody wake him up or whatever? Because I don't know. I'm just going to sort of like nudge him a bit with my foot and be like, "Oi, wake up! Can you? No, can anybody? More foot nudging. Just get up, you bastard."
Do you think that he gave us the right recipe for the herbal thing?
Oi, no. I know a scam when I see one. This is like, we fell for it up, line and sinker, the little shit. I've been hanging out with you, honest bastard, too long.
You don't really know a scam when you see one because you didn't see it. But that's okay.
I'm out of practice, alright?
I'm trying to make him stand up.
It's at this point that Finira makes her way back, like, from the woods, and she's like,
I'm just glaring at Ruby at this point. I'm just out of practice, alright? It's been a while.
I couldn't find him.
Right. Can any of you biddly boop magic this bastard? I mean, Gregor.
Diddly boop magic?
Yeah.
You know who
I
can
just
remove
shoot things,
paralyzation?
right?
Gregor can remove paralyzation.
I have a thing. Finira takes the little pouch off of her belt loop, filled with the last dregs of that shit fucking healing salve.
That's a thing that happened at the beginning of the game.
She goes over to Gregor and like scoops two fingers worth of this green muck out of this like pouch and just like shoves it in his mouth.
I'm gonna be like, oh god. Ugh.
That'd probably work, I think.
Is it for internal use? Can we?
It's only healing. It doesn't remove conditions.
Oh, I mean, I ate it that one time and it made me throw up. So.
Oh god! If it made at this point, I'm gonna be like, wait, it made you throw. I'm gonna roll Gregor over on his side.
Yeah. That's exactly what happens. Like that's literally you go in and and
wait, he's paralyzed and he's still
paralyzed. So how
actually,
is he?
no. Yeah, you're right.
Possible?
You're right. It's not possible if he's paralyzed.
How is that?
Well, it's an involuntary muscle reaction. Well, I'm assuming he can still breathe, right?
Yeah, so if he can still breathe.
Involuntary muscle reaction. Yeah, it's an involuntary thing. It's not like
he
just like leaks out of his mouth then or something.
like that. Yeah, like his mouth is open like this.
On his face.
There you go. It's squeaking out.
His nose.
So worth it.
Does it help? Do I?
Are you guys sure you've stopped armies of orcs and have defeated dragons and are the right people to be carrying this book?
Give me a
Ruby
constitution
is,
check.
down by Greg's side and she's
hey,
at a disadvantage.
Hey, Elf, you got fooled too.
No,
that's an 8.
No, it doesn't.
It's not like you were like, oh, it's a trap. You just went along too.
You may have recalled me mumbling something about him not being more poisoned in those 5 minutes we were walking around or during combat and how it was strange and suspicious.
Well, you should mumble louder next time.
It's weird that you didn't say anything then, isn't it?
Yes, Iffy, you gotta speak up. Make yourself known, make yourself heard.
Well,
I thought I was going to try and follow the lead of these great adventurers that had done so much.
You don't like it? Fuck off then.
No,
we
you
find
need some guidance.
Maybe we should just build something to carry him. I don't know if I can carry him.
I will make a sled for us to drag him on. Give me a few.
All right, that's a good thinking, Siffy. Good thinking.
I head off and use my rope and my nature survival skill stuff to make a little sled.
I mean, yeah, you don't need to make a roll here. You just like grab the bigger kind of pieces of wood and then you put them together. Like use some rope, and it's very easy to make it.
Cool.
So you can like if two of you, like you and Bjorn, you can easily carry Gregor. You drag Gregor on that.
Just dragging Gregor around all day on the sled.
You tie him to the sled and you start just dragging.
Oh, God.
Bjorn, just grab him by the ankles and drag him without the sled.
Over rocks.
Yeah.
Dunk.
Aw. Hi, Havoc. How's it going?
He's running around in the rain, just being all like, "There's water coming out of the sky. Why? A bath is falling on me. Ah!"
Okay.
He's very wet and
I
hairy.
guess we head towards small town. I mean,
Okay. So you guys head towards a small town.
With a dwarf on a sled.
No,
human on a sled. And naked. Do we bother getting him dressed, or no? You're naked, aren't you? Oh, God,
You could put my armor on me. You could just.
No. We're just
I lay my cloak over him so he's not naked.
I breathe a sigh of relief because
Wait, you were naked? Like,
it was
butt up?
loincloth.
I had a loincloth.
Oh, you had a loincloth.
You guys are.
What's that
That's how I
dog?
feel right now. I pick up the other end of the sled. No, I go to pick it up. I pause and I say, "Noble dwarf, you seem
Sorry.
well muscled. Would you like the honors of dragging your comrade?"
I can take this. And
I'm gonna sort of go to Siffy and just be like, "Well played."
are we talking solo right now? Taking it solo?
yeah.
It can be done. Yeah, it can be done. That's fine. I also now got like a higher strength check as well, so that's perfect. That's so much better.
Yeah, you
so,
don't even need to. Like, with your strength, you'd be okay. You'd be good.
So I'm gonna carry him along with me, and yeah.
Okay.
Got wrecked.
So you guys start carrying, and eventually it takes you maybe carrying somebody in the back. Maybe 6 hours.
He's dragging on a sled.
Yeah,
It's on a
dragging on a sled. Yeah, maybe about 6 hours. To actually get you. Gone.
Difficult terrain does not slow your group's travel.
Yeah, it isn't. It is like it's still the same kind of amount. Just like 1 hour in, 1 hour out. Simply because it's still kind of a bit harder. Not for you. It's not difficult terrain for you. It's just like you need to drag this guy around, and the dwarf doesn't move as fast as he would if he isn't dragging somebody.
What's your strength, Bjorn?
My strength is it is 16 right now, but
Gregor, how much do you weigh?
I weigh like 180 plus armor.
How much is what's that total?
And then you have like
240,
Bjorn's shit that's on him. He has a shield. He has
So if
a
you're
weapon.
dragging him,
I'm probably going to attempt to sit on the sledge when nobody's looking.
so
Because
what's the
You know
angle
what?
of incline?
You know
How
what?
much
You
weight
know
is
what?
he
You know what,
carrying?
Neal? You get to small towns in 6 hours.
Bjorn can drag me because he has his enhanced dragging from his
Yeah.
totem. Yeah.
You guys get to small town, and it's this gigantic city. I mean, they weren't kidding when they said giants made this. The door to a house is almost triple the size of one of you, and it's even weirder when you see all that's moving around are halflings and gnomes everywhere.
as we go into the city, by the way, I'm going to pull my hood up a bit and just like look a bit like.
And there's tens and hundreds and thousands of halflings and gnomes over on here. Throughout
I'm basically keeping my hood up and acting really inconspicuous and just like.
Ruby's like, "Oh, my mom and dad are gonna be so happy to see me. I haven't been home in like 10 years."
Pandera is looking very confused at the large number of
Tiny people.
halflings that are around here.
As you mentioned, Mum and Dad, I look, maybe my shoulders sag ever so slightly, and you probably notice. Yeah. It's just,
Ruby's like super excited and starts like running towards and trying to like coerce them to like move faster.
Okay, so where are you guys heading?
It's just like,
where are you guys heading? Like specifically, are you heading towards somewhere?
Yeah, let's go towards my home.
Okay.
Let's go.
We're going to Ruby's
A
house.
giant place called Small Town.
Yeah. That's exactly the concept of the city. Like quite literally, giant
How
place
long
called
has
Small
it been
Town.
since you've been?
Finders keepers. 10 years, she said.
I said 10 years, yeah.
Do your family still lives here? All of it?
Well, my mom and dad do. I don't know if everybody does. Our family's kind of big, so...
Finn's just looking really sort of like...
you reach
You actually
the
bother
place.
looking at Finn every time you mention like families and shit. She's just like,
You reach the place where your family lived, and you look up and you see like this. You see this mansion. Like it was when you left, it was like a small house, but like compared, it was like a gigantic house. But now you see like a lot of additional buildings added to it, and it's like to the level of a mansion. And you see what seems to be 30 or 40 people kind of around in the courtyard, and there seems to be some kind of party going on.
Huh. I guess we will knock on the door.
You don't knock on the door. There's no door to knock on. There's like people in the courtyard. You can see them. So you just walk inside, and people kind of just whisper to each other. And suddenly, out of the crowd comes this little old, small, fat lady with still quite beautiful, like soft skin, but like a bit of white in her red hair. And she looks at you. Ruby, my daughter. My dear, come over! And she gives you like this gigantic.
I like run and.
I remember what happened last time parents were involved.
Hey!
I had nothing to do with that whatsoever.
Reggie's mom, hi!
Finn's looking like increasingly uncomfortable at all this happy family shit, and it's just like.
I failed it, but I tried. I tried.
You failed what? You tried to hit on someone's mom?
Reggie's mom!
Oh god.
Special kind of woman. The most special one out there.
It was Neal's character's mother.
Rip Reggie, suicide by cop, never forget.
She had a husband. She did have a husband.
They had an arrangement.
I was drunk. I'm a drunk dwarf, okay? There's no, I have nothing.
He's like, oh no. What's your mom?
Drove Neal to the point of no return. Like, he just couldn't deal anymore.
Yeah.
My daughter. I haven't seen you in 10 years. How have you been? Oh, you must tell us everything. Oh, stop typing.
Typing. Wasn't me.
You have to tell us everything.
Clam.
Oh, the guests would be delighted to hear it. Come, tell us. And she like she literally like drags you to like this small podium, to the small scene, and she says, "Tell us what have you been doing?"
Okay. I tell my friends to come in first and have a seat, and I'm like,
Finn sort of like hangs back at the back and is just looking extremely just sort of like uncomfortable at the whole situation.
And she's like kind of explaining to her mom that she like brings her mom a little closer and is like, someone needs, like she explains that Greg needs help, but she will definitely I will tell the story.
Oh, it's like, don't worry, we'll bring the shaman here. We'll send one of the people right now. One of the men.
Okay. And then I let my friends know. I'm like, the shaman's coming. He's gonna fix Greg anyway. And then I just like tell this elaborate story of like my travels and how I got there and the dragons that I met and people that I met in the Elven City that I went to, where I met.
Everybody's literally just like sitting on their berries right now and looking at you like this with their feet up in between their back. And they're sitting at you, and they're like wagging their feet in the air, and they're just listening.
Is there any food like nearby?
Yeah. There's like a lot of food on the tables.
Whoever is the nearest person to Findera, while she's like sitting around listening to this, if they have something in their hand they're about to eat, she's just gonna reach over, take it, shove it in her
She's
mouth.
like listening to the story, and she's just like,
Exactly. Yeah.
Someone else is-
Precisely. Whoever's next to her just lost their chicken leg or whatever. And she's
Yeah.
And that person
Finn is unusually not eating. She's just like,
that person just goes and gets another and gets an extra one and gives it to you.
takes it as well. Just a hot.
So most of my stories, I guess, are about Greg and Findira and Bjorn, because those are the people.
Do you tell the actual the last part, this encounter you just had? Like your friend getting chosen?
Yes, totally. To explain what happened to Greg.
And then, like, as you say that, one of the people raises up, "Hey, yeah, I know Kelnor. I've heard about him."
Oh, really? Where does he live?
He lives in the mountains, doesn't he? Yeah. And like another one works. Yeah, he lives in the mountains. Isn't he close, right? To that new temple that appeared? I fought that temple. Those guys are all phonies. I've heard some good things about him. And they derail off. But what you get is like he lives somewhere in the temple near to, somewhere in the mountains near to the temple where it first appeared.
when I hear this, I sort of quietly get out a dagger and start sharpening it, just like, but I'm still being like really unusually quiet and like, you know, not like, all right, like I usually am. So.
I've heard they have immortality. They don't have immortality,
keep
dummy.
note of the people who are talking about the temple.
Yeah, there's
And then,
about like 6 or 7 people that get into this big dispute over like the fact that they claim to give immortality to their followers, and one of them says that's stupid. No, that's actually true, and I intend to go there. Shut up, you're an idiot! And like 6 small halflings get into a fist fight.
I'm just gonna sit back and just be like,
Trying to calm the fist fight down. I'm like,
Findira joins in.
songs too. You guys want to hear them?
If there's a fist fight happening, Findira joins in and like
It
soundly
takes 5 minutes, and Findira walks out, and every other gnome and halfling is down on the ground, knocked out. These guys are all commoners, like these guys are all normal people. You
They all
just knock them out.
but give them a black eye or a bruised arm or something. You know,
Definitely,
like,
yeah.
well, you're a wolf. You play fight, right? It's
yeah. Exactly. These
The
guys
wolves
are
don't
brawling
injure.
up. Oh,
They don't
gosh.
really injure themselves when they play fight. They're just like, "Arr," you know.
Actually, during that, I play a song that is about Findira.
Nice.
And her whirling is called like Whirling Fists or something.
Yeah.
Give me a performance check. Because this might be the start of something if you roll it quite well.
There's the best.
There we go. And yeah, you guys sing this amazing song. People are impressed. There's a lot of craps of this. And you talk. Eventually, the shaman appears and takes you all inside of the building. And like
As I'm going inside the building, I'm like bowing and stuff.
as the party ends, you start hearing, "Yeah, Findira Whirlwind. That sounds like a cool name. You know what you tell? Yeah, I think Joe would love that story." And you have this idea that you just started something.
Well, it was a song, but yeah, I guess it's a song story.
Yeah, the song. That's
But
how it was
yeah, so Findira's like, okay, so we gotta go see that guy. You guys all thought about it, but now we gotta go see that guy. Get a book back that we lost.
Yeah, but we need to make sure Greg's okay first.
Oh yeah, right.
The shaman is already at Greg's bed. He's saying, "Oh, this is most unfortunate. I have good news and bad news. How do you want to hear it?"
I like good news last.
Bad news, I can't help him at all. Good news, nothing will happen to him. He just needs to rest for about 14 hours. Well, not 14, but for about 7 hours.
Yeah, we figured that much.
That's all I can do, I'm sorry. The
You
poison...
You can't unparalyze him.
And she's like, all right, Greg, get some rest, buddy.
Greg's face is still like... I mean, like, there's still like vomit on his face.
Oh, it's so rough.
I am gonna quietly look around and like take it sort of like a little a little.
His family is quite.
I'm going to
rich.
look around for something to draw with.
I want to slide up next to
Is there any
Ruby.
sort of like, I don't know, sort of like an ink
Charcoal.
pen anywhere or something?
Yeah, you can find something like that. Yeah.
Okay, when nobody's looking, I'm just going to sort of like very slyly draw a dick on Greg's face because like fucking draw a dick on his forehead, just a little.
I'm gonna come out and shoo Finn away. Like I'm gonna start cleaning up.
While
Cleaning
this
up, Greg.
dick drawing is going on, I slide over to Ruby and whisper, "Who has the book?"
Where have you been for the past, like, 6 hours, bro?
Bruh.
She's, like, looking at you like, are you really asking me this question?
You were there.
I nod and go, yeah, that's what I thought. Something I was worried about.
Yeah.
He goes back and once again gazes wistfully off towards some birds that are fluttering about. Seems to be completely ignoring what's happening.
Yeah, Finn getting shooed off. She's just going to go and kind of like try and find a quiet corner outside to like.
I love this scene, and I think this is like the best place to end. Like parties bickering, drawing dicks on the paralyzed person's face. There's a paralyzed party member like this, and there's a wistful elf looking at birds as they fly by.
And a little halfling like scuttling outside into the shadows and just being like,
Acquiring hobby. Birds.
There we go, and that's perfect for our end for this week.
woo!
Hope you guys enjoyed. Anyways, do some shout-outs.
Oh yeah.
Oh, cool.
So let's start off with Koibu, Neal, Erickson, over under.
Hey guys, long time no see. I am hopefully going to be streaming for a few more hours after this, but I have to go get some food, so we'll see how that's going to work out. And then I'll just be around on the internets and streaming hopefully in the near future a bunch. So find me on at Koibu0 on Twitter or at just Koibu for my channel here on Twitch. That's it. Bye-bye.
There we go. Distractedelf, what's up?
I'm Distractedelf, and you can find my channel on twitch.tv/Distractedelf, of course. I do lots of varied things, and I play all kinds of games, and I have some tabletop stuff to do this afternoon, probably. Some Pathfinder, so that'll be in like 2 hours from now.
Cool, awesome.
Join in for some Pathfinder if you're down.
Okay, and next on the line, Maggie, what's up?
Hey guys, this is awesome. I'm glad I got to come back and play Ruby again. I love her.
Ruby.
And it will play with like Koibu added to the addition of all of it. If you guys want to check out all my stuff, you can check out everything at margaretcrown.com. I'm currently looking for a job, so that's what I'm doing. But other than that, I stream on
This woman, she's fucking awesome.
I stream on Twitch over at Margaret Crown, and then also you can follow me on all the social medias and everything as well over there. And I don't know. That's it. That's all I got.
Fuzzy, what's up, Fuzzy?
FuzzyFreaks, Twitch TV/FuzzyFreaks, whatever. Yeah, variety. Currently in Palm Springs, so sort of like streams are a bit iffy, but you know, sort of I'm doing a lot of sort of like indie games and stuff at the moment. I'm on an indie game kick. And yeah, that's me. Hi, bye.
Bam, Clamtaco, man.
Woo, I got drums. Alright, I'm Clamtaco. I'm probably, after this, going to be streaming a green screen build. Believe it or not, I'm actually quite handy until it starts doing it on stream. Then I completely throw everything out the window and I forget everything about what I'm doing.
It's the whole, like, under observation thing, right?
It is. And you're reading chat as well, and you're like, they're telling you something different from what you're doing. You just need to follow your own initiative. Just go for it. Just do it. Otherwise, they throw you off. But it took me like 2 hours to build the desk that I'm sat at, which should have only taken half an hour. But they completely messed me up on that one. I'm going to blame chat on that because obviously nothing.
That's how I destroyed
People
my
spend
fist.
2 hours watching you build a desk.
Believe it or not, it was apparently really funny. Apparently it was actually, I don't understand why, but apparently it was.
Probably because you suck at. No, wait. Sorry, what?
I do suck. Well, I'm actually usually very good. I'm very good on my own, but apparently it just, yeah.
I bet you can't prove it because
I know.
everybody sees you.
I know. I am going to
I
ace this green screen
I
tonight.
agree with you because the first time I
Green
bought a
screen doesn't
chair,
take that long to build, though.
the first time I
exactly.
bought a chair, I broke it down because of what chat told me. like I put in the wrong screw in another press. He's like, Chucky, put a screw there. No, it's not here,
Yeah,
it's there. And it's
dude,
like, yeah.
I know, right? They just throw you off so bad.
Is it chat's fault or is it your fault for listening to chat?
It's my fault for listening to chat. It's their fault for being there. Well, it's my fault for opening the stream and streaming myself build a fucking desk. Anyway.
Yeah, you're the reason they're there, so that's still your fault.
A workman always blames his tools, okay? I'm gonna go with that now. I'm gonna go throw that defense up. Well, that's not really a defense, it's actually I'm admitting that I suck.
Anyway.
Justin, what's up?
Hi guys, I'm Cavalier Guest. I stream Twitch. Stream on Twitch Monday through Friday. I've been playing a lot of HOTS. I'm probably gonna keep playing HOTS. I do still play a little bit of Hearthstone, but I'm having a ton of fun with HOTS. I think it's a really fun game. So you can check it out.
Awesome.
You want to?
Yeah, everybody was linked in chat. Sorry, we don't have the old camo overlay. For some reason, I couldn't find it. It's been ages since
we had
joined us.
7 people.
Yeah, we have 7 people, and I didn't. What the fuck is that over? And I couldn't find it. And our artist wasn't up because she lives in Texas, and it's like the time zones are fucked up. So she was most likely sleeping. So just put everything in chat, make sure to follow them. You can easily find them around, and if you're watching this on YouTube, it's going to be down in the description. Besides that, this is actually the last stream from Romania for a very long time. In 7 hours, I will be.
Wait, it was 7 hours a couple hours ago. Isn't it more like 5 hours now?
No, it's like 7 a.m. I need to get there. My plane leaves at 9 a.m. It's going to 11 p.m. So it's like, it's kind of like 7 hours. No, it's 8 hours right now. 8 hours.
Remember to check in really early.
Yeah, I'm checking 2 hours earlier. And I'm gonna be flying to Amsterdam. Then I have a layover of 4 hours in Amsterdam, and then finally getting to Norwich. Our next scheduled stream is going to be on the 18th, and we'll be doing some. It has tentacles. Most likely, I'll be hosting the stream, and somebody else is going to be hosting. It's still on the channel, so it's still over on here. But your boy, either Poetry, is going to be hosting that. So that's about it for my stuff. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure to give us a follow because that's a huge boost to the stream. And next stream for the Gems of Power is going to be on the
24th.
24th, yes. Is everybody okay with the 24th, 8 p.m. UK start time?
24th, that's the Thursday. Right, the 24th, I might be on my way to TwitchCon at that point.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, you're sort of
we could take a break on the 24th because it's TwitchCon and just do the first.
In fact, I'll probably be at TwitchCon at that point, and
good idea.
I very likely will not be able to do anything on the day.
So do you want to put it down?
Like a lot,
put it down as the 1st of October at 8 p.m. UK time?
I probably won't be able to make that one either. I think I'll be in transit to Reno.
You're going to Reno?
He killed a man in Reno. Watching. No,
well, I mean, it's still 2 weeks until then, so can you tell us for sure, like, coming closer to the date?
No, I will be traveling that day, so I can't make that day.
Maybe the 8th then, because that'll give everybody time to, like...
You know what, guys? Just check around on the schedule. Well, make sure to have like the schedule bookmarked down below, and follow me on Twitter. As soon as we have something down, we'll let you guys know.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's about it for our stream. See you later. Goodbye.
Also, TwitchCon. Oh my god.